get him to take us to Markarth.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
If you notice, it's still me and it's still me and her. So.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it.
Right.
Let me see what time it is. Let's go ahead and punch up the time a little bit. As you travel from one city to the next, the time zone changes. So wherever you're going, don't change the time zone till you get to where you're going. Okay, let's go find the horse. This isn't really too hard. That wild horse mount that I purchased from the stable hand in Whiterun, using that as my guide. Coming up on the farm here. The horse that we're looking for is north of this farm. So it's over in this area. Got to kind of look around. Take a walk up here. Sometimes it's not too hard to find. Sometimes he's out here. Sometimes I really have to go looking for him. I've only done this quite a few times. But I'm doing this to show new players how to get a horse, so. There he is, right over there. Okay, Sophia, I'm gonna have you stay right here for me.
Was there something you wanted? Guess I'll wait a while. But I'm not waiting forever.
Oh, okay. Yes, you will. Okay, let's see if we can flank this horse. Going to sneak mode, you're going to hit your left control key. And let's see how close we can get to him. Now when you get on him, you want to point down. Because if you point him down, it's harder for him to throw you. You don't have to ride him all over the place, just... Oops, fell on my ass. Try it again. Don't throw me off now. There we go. That's not too hard. Might take a few tries. Okay, let's go back over here. Get back off the horse for a minute. Now you notice the horse won't run off. Horse will stay where he's supposed to. Alright.
What is it? Anything to please you.
She's so
Well,
mean.
Maybe not anything.
Okay, get back on the horse. Okay, now we're gonna go find a farm, but instead of having to traverse over all these mountains, because this is nothing but mountains right here. This is nothing but flatland, pretty much. So what we have to do is, the easiest way to find this is what I do, is that the farm, the Golden Hills Plantation, is actually about somewhere about right there. That's where Golden Hills is, and then Rorstad is right up above it here, right next door to it. I'll show you when we get there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is the closest starting point could be one of two places. It could be here at Whiterun Stables, or it could be up here in Morthal, which we haven't discovered yet. But see, Morthal, you still got to go over these mountains. Here you don't have to. It's just a straight shot from Whiterun to the farm. It's all flatlands. You don't have to worry about going over mountains. Big deal. I'll catch up on my sleep here in a little bit. Now she's gonna go get on her horse. Now Sophia has her own horse, so you don't have to worry about her. That's another reason why I like using her. Okay, so we're gonna go towards the blue marker. This is actually due west. There's the Western Watchtower. See if I can mark that. I don't know if I can or not. See if the Atlas map markers will pick that up. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Usually if you get close enough to it, it'll mark it. May or may not. I think that's Fort Dunbar, I'm not sure, but we'll stay away from there. Actually, that's not Fort Dunbar, that's another fort. Giant camp out here somewhere. Let's keep going here. I don't ride the bus, so you have to kind of excuse me on that. I think that's one of the landmarks right there. Okay, here we go. Sophia's tough, I'll tell you. I'd like to have her as a wife and piss her off. Okay, disarm. Let's go see what we can get. Sometimes I don't even bother looking when I'm collecting her off everybody. I just hit the R key and just collect everything, and I'll look at everything when I get back. Okay, let's get back on here. Here we go. Gotta go find the farm. I want to landmark that monument. What? Here we go. Puzzling pillar ruins discovered. Okay. I mark as much as I can on my way to where I'm going, because if something happens and I gotta go back, I don't have to go so far. Sleeping tree camp. I think this is a giant. Yeah, this is a giant camp. Okay, I'm not gonna bother him. He won't bother me unless I bother him. That's usually the way it works.
If there is one thing I don't like, it is people who think they are really tough and special and boast all the time. Also, don't you just hate those people who talk about pointless stuff that they really should keep to themselves?
Okay, now that...
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
The giant camp's not that far from the farm. Come on, girl. These horses are tough too, I'll tell you. They'll beat the crap out of you. You get close enough to them. It should be right up here. Let's see. Shrine is up there. Yeah, that's close. See if we can pick up this one here. Okay, discovered that one. Okay, farm straight ahead. Should be right over this hill. There it is. Supposed to be a ghost. Supposed to be a ghoster waiting for me. He'll probably show up here in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna get off right here. Oh, there he is. I see him. See him? She'll usually get to him before I will.
Only a fool tries
What a miserable morning it has turned out to be.